Hello, friends, consultants, and directors. We're so excited to bring another session of Coffee Talk to you. I'm Sandy Braun. I'm excited to introduce you to two more of my beautiful girlfriends. One, a longtime girlfriend, and one, a brand new girlfriend. The fun thing about Mary Kay is once you come in, you're instant friends. So I have many instant besties. So I'm so excited to hear more about her today, as you probably are. And of course, to hear from our amazing Donna, who does so many things for our area. So what a privilege to bring these girls to you today. I'm so excited. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to, I'm going to tell you a little bit of their accolades, and I'm going to, by the grace of God, I'm going to bring up Donna's pictures, because she has some beautiful pictures that she had given me to share with you. There they are. Thank you, Jesus. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I want you to first take note. Here is Donna with her starter kit doing her grand opening. I love that. She's got a pink ribbon around it, and we used to do that back in the day. There's her awesome, amazing, supportive husband who's been at many events with us, and you can see all of her girlfriend time here. I love it. Her unit's here. There's her kids' drawing of her pink Cadillac. Here's her in her pink Cadillac. Many, and her beautiful kids. So let me tell you about this beautiful sales director. Okay, so Donna Comstock signed her agreement in the 1900s, 1999. I love it. All right, September 9th, 1999. Lots of nines, Donna. You got to find out what the number 9 means. What's amazing about Donna, and if you know her, she is such a caring person, and this is exactly makes sense. She was a licensed practical nurse working night shifts at the local hospital and going to college during the day to earn her registered nursing degree. Can you imagine, guys, how busy she must have been? Her intention was to be able to purchase her products at cost and be able to help her sister and mother take better care of their skin from head to toe. She thought she might help the few like herself with skin afflictions. Now, if we see Donna, she is just absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe she had skin afflictions. That's what she called it. To the face, and find an incredible skincare system that works with their own pH balance to give beauty, healthy, glowing skin. Wow, that's a great brand. Thank you for selling us again on the product, Donna. I love that. As she saw the self-esteem of her customers grow, like hers did from using the skincare, she realized how much her self-confidence had grown and how much more she had to share by offering the Mary Kay business opportunity to others. So it sounds like Donna came in as a divine appointment, but she just thought it was for a discount. So within a year, Donna had earned her first diamond ring and her first car within 1 year. Pretty impressive. In November of 2000, her Dynamic Diva unit debuted, and she became a Mary Kay sales director, entering the top 2% of the company. That year, her unit achieved Fabulous 50s and Honor Society recognition for growth and sales. That's a huge deal, you guys. I know that some of you are new and like, what is Fabulous 50s and what is Honor Society? I will tell you that she is a top achiever in the company and focused on some amazing goals with her unit, and really grew fast and quickly, hence earning her 9 more diamond rings and cash prizes on the seminar stage. She's earned 2 diamond bumblebees for the Court of Sharing, 85 star prizes, you guys. She's got 85 prizes from the company, 10 gold medals, 11 free cars, 6 of which have been the prestigious fluffy pink Cadillac. She's led her unit to 12 appearances on stage for the Circle Achievement. She had 5 appearances on stage as a double star and 2 for triple star. This girl is a powerhouse, and she lives in the middle of nowhere. So you guys better get your pen and paper out to learn from this amazing woman. Her highest monthly check earned, including bonuses, has been over $11,000. $11,000 for 1 month. Did you hear me out? 1 month. So exciting. The month of June 2016, she received the prestigious gift and honor of being voted Miss Go Give. Now, we're into several of these sharing appointments, and I don't know if you guys noticed during our coffee talk times how many of our Buffalo area and our area directors that we hang with have gotten the Go Give award from the company. That is an award you can't do on your own. That's voted to you by your peers. So I am so blessed. We are all so blessed to work with these amazing Go Give directors. She says, I have had a blessed life filled with loving, caring, and supportive people who have helped me find courage and live an incredibly different life than I could have ever imagined prior to signing that agreement. With her husband Scott by her side through their journey, they have seen positive effects and growth that they have had together with incredible individuals filled with wisdom beyond their years. And both their children, Josie and Max, seem to possess the same qualities. She gives credit to others. Wait a minute. Sorry. Learning to She gives credit to finding a space in this world that allows us to grow in our strengths and innate talents and true blessings. Learning to value yourself, to value others, and over comparing ourselves. Wait a minute. Sorry, Donna. I'm trying to read Donna's thing. Learning to value yourself, value others over comparing ourselves. Yeah, that comparison game is awful. Okay. Like Donna, these are some amazing accolades, and she's just given you already amazing advice, you guys. So don't compare yourself to others, especially when we often compare our weaknesses to others' strengths. Life lessons that are priceless yet free in our Mary Kay opportunity. Thank you for all that wise advice, Donna, my dear friend. All right, so look at all those amazing pictures. I'm going to now move forward to our next director's pictures. And this is our awesome Dani Sadler, who just had her director debut. So she just joined the ranks of the top 2% in Mary Kay, and she is going to have some great advice for those of you that want to move up. So Dani started her Mary Kay business. I love how you guys know the exact date, November 29th, 2016. She is currently a high school math teacher. So, imagine that, guys. You can do another job and still do your Mary Kay and become a sales director. Amazing. She started Mary Kay because she was saving money for a wedding and needed something flexible. Okay, let's just back up. How many of you guys know someone that has a full-time job and is getting married and you don't ask them about Mary Kay because you're like, oh, she's probably too busy and focused on her wedding? Well, Dani's going to tell you how to do that. So I cannot wait to hear from her. What surprised her most was the environment of positive and caring women. Dani has been a star consultant 16 times already in her short journey. 16. That means that she's got 16 prizes from the company. I'd love to hear she's going to tell us what some of those favorite prizes are. She has earned a lighted makeup mirror that's also a Bluetooth speaker and a lamp. That is her favorite prize. So she's still got 15 other prizes that she's going to share with us later, maybe. What's amazing, oh my gosh, Dani did the Princess Court of Sales twice already. It took me like 10 years, you guys, to do the Court of Sales. So that's impressive, Dani. I love that. She likes to say that her car is on the assembly line. And I would like to say that, Dani, I'm sure that it is going to be there very quickly. So she is married to her husband, Josh, and they have 4 guinea pigs, the Golden Girls. And also, all right, I don't know what a corgi is, named Academus. I meant to ask her about that before, but let me just introduce to you your 2 amazing directors that you get to meet today that will be sharing. So we're going to have some coffee talk. So girls, welcome. You are both so amazing. So let me start out with my first question. We'll start with Donna. Donna, what's something that you gained from your Mary Kay business that you didn't expect?
I guess like a family, just an extended, huge family. I grew up, my parents moved away from all my cousins and everything. So I always felt like such a loner, and it affected, my whole life. I'm sure my sisters too. We had each other, but we live out in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have neighbors. They were like a mile and a half down the road. And so coming in to having so many people who are just amazing and love you, like you said, you get instant girlfriends. And I didn't really think I have 3 older sisters. I didn't think I needed any girlfriends. I didn't want anybody else bossing me around. And so finding that relationship with women and learning how much we all need that connection was huge.
I love that. We are an amazing family. Okay, so I'm going to have Dani. Dani, how can you tell us? You kind of shared in your accolades there something that you got, which was the environment of positive women and caring. So kind of elaborate on that a little bit for us. What do you mean by that?
So when I joined, I didn't expect anyone to really help me. I thought like you join and then you're just like figure it out. You're on your own. Sell stuff you know nothing about. Because I didn't even wash my face before Mary Kay. No, I wear makeup. So when I joined, there was so many people who were like, okay, let me help you. Like, this is how you start. And like my director, my adopted director, which is Donna, like everyone just helped you as much as you could ever wanted and more. Like Heather flew up from North Carolina to train me before I met Donna. Donna brought me to every single weekly meeting, to big training events. So the fact that people wanted to help me and like genuinely watch me succeed, I was like, oh, okay, like this is pretty nice. So definitely, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
I love that. And I did not, I know that someone told me that you two were connected, but I didn't realize that Donna was your adopted director. So
Yeah.
Donna, you had an adopted baby offspring. I love it.
I know. I felt so happy to be on today with her. I was like, oh, she's like my baby. So,
I love it. Okay, so I know Donna, you came in for personal use. Dani, you came in for a little bit of extra money too. But what is something that was a pivotal moment for you in your business that made you think, I think I want to do a little bit more. Maybe I want to become a leader with this Mary Kay thing. So can you remember a pivotal moment or something that your brain just kind of clicked and said you made a decision that you wanted to make this a lifetime choice? Donna, you want to go first?
okay. So I went to the January jump, and I'll tell you, Suzanne had to pull out. She called my house and she says, you need to come to this. And I'm like, I am so busy. There's no way. I didn't want to spend more time with women. I was in nursing school and I worked nights nursing shift. So I was like, I don't want to be with that many women I don't even know. And she's like, no, this is so wonderful. And you really need to be there. And she says, I said, well, if I'm going to take off a Friday night, it would be only for my husband. I wouldn't do it for women. and she's like, well, we love men in Mary Kay. She's like, ask him. And I'm like right next, near him. And I'm like, Suzanne wants to know if you would want to go to this January jump. And I'm shaking my head. And he's like, sure. And she heard it. And she's like, great, I'll sign you up. And I was like, I was like, why'd you do that? But I got there. And it was such a God thing. I needed to be there because I saw that excitement, the electricity, and the love. They came running up to me because we were late because I had to go to school or work. I don't remember. But we got there later. And they just come running up and they're like, Donna, we have a place for you. And instant comfort, knowing that people were waiting for me and were excited to meet me. And just, with the unit. And then Barb Faber was just amazing. And it was just an awesome event. A lot of fun. And I went home ready. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I'm sorry about that speaker. Anyways, we have to thank our directors that have pushed us to go to something we didn't want to go to. So if you get somebody that is, encouraging you to go somewhere that you don't really think that you want to go to, just listen, like trust your director and trust that they have your best interest at heart. Okay. So Dani, tell us, what was your deciding factor?
So Donna had me go to a career conference with her my first year. And that's where I kind of first caught the vision, because there was women of every background, every type of person was represented there. And there were lawyers, stay-at-home moms, doctors, teachers, nurses. And a lot of them had left their jobs for Mary Kay. And I was like, whoa, that's intense. Give up all of those, degrees. And so that kind of got my interest peaked, but I hit a breaking point a couple of times in my teaching career where I'm kind of burnt out, which sounds sad. I love my kids, but I'm really tired. And now that I reflect more on like, what do I want in life? And I'm like, when I start a family, like I want to be there. I want to raise them. I don't want to just drop them off at daycare, go to work so my entire paycheck can pay for daycare. And then, like I looked up daycares around my house and it's like a mortgage payment. Like, I don't think I can do that. So I want to be able to be with my family. And last year with COVID, when all the teachers had in a day, turn every single thing you taught virtual, paperless, online, and you need it done by tomorrow. it was where I hit the wall. I was like, I'm done. I was tired. I cried a lot. And so when it was getting towards the end of the school year, I was like, if there was a time for me to become a director, it is now. It's today. And I had missed my first star that spring, and I was devastated. So I should have 17 stars, but I was 16 because I just dropped off the map and quit for a minute. And so at the end of June, I was like, you know what? This is it. If I can't just keep saying I'm fed up with my job and not do anything about it. I need to commit and I need to stick with it until we earn car and directorship. So at the end of June, I decided enough was enough. And in July, we went on target for our car. And in August, we entered DIQ. And on Halloween, we finished directorship. So it's just a decision, people.
Halloween director. Awesome.
Yeah.
See, can make it happen whenever. Timing's everything, though, right, Dani? That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so my last question for you girls is, you both have an amazing success journey so far in your careers. So if someone was considering moving up in Mary Kay, what would be your best advice for somebody? Donna, we'll start with you.
For me, it's keep it simple. You know, just I work out of this little tiny book and just writing names down of who I've talked to, and just trying to keep it as simple as possible for myself, because we get so much information nowadays, period, and trying to look at all these fantastic ideas. There's so many ideas. I always say I haven't had to have an original thought since I started Mary Kay. They tell me what to do. I keep doing it and it keeps on working. And so, you know, you can hear all these ideas and just feel like, well, you know, what do I do? I don't know where to begin. Or, you know, just take something simple that worked for you and start there. And, you know, I mean, we know we have to book, we have to talk to people. That's, you know, the big part of our business. If you're not talking to people, then you don't have a business, you know. So that's, you know, and focusing and really learning to love people, I think also is a huge, huge thing, because, you know, we're in an age where we aren't taking time for each other, and it means the world to people when we take that time and just find out what's happening in their life and listen for a minute, you know. So I think that those are the two of the biggest things. I think my repeat customers have been with me. I have people for 21 years, great customers, and you know, that are now in their 80s, and it's amazing to grow like that with people.
That is awesome. And I do know that your middle name is Love. She's like Donna Love, right? She definitely,
yeah, I love it.
If you've ever been in Donna's space, that's all you feel is love. It ekes out her pores for sure. So we love you for that, Donna. We appreciate all that you give out to us. So thank you for your time today. So Dani, what is a piece of advice you would have for our consultants?
I would say think of your why of why you want to become a director, or think of like what could it do for you and your family, and make that your passion goal, and keep your passion goal in front of you every single day, whether it's a recorded affirmation that you hit play when you're doing your makeup in the morning, or if it's pictures littered around your house, or if it's both. Like for me, keeping the passion goal and like verbally saying it to myself every single day really helped keep my goal alive. And, you know, anytime I was frustrated, I was like, this is why I'm doing Mary Kay and a full-time job at the same time, so I can appreciate my family more and keep it in front of you. So know your passion goal and keep it lighted like a fire.
I love that. I was just talking about that earlier. A burning desire. I love that, Dani. That was awesome. So I could listen to you guys for so long, but we just wanted to actually introduce our consultants to why they need to be at this Step Up Revolution. So you guys, it's so exciting. We're going to be sharing this time with leaders like this. So be sure that you guys focus on getting there so you can hear more from these amazing directors. So thank you, Donna, and thank you, Dani, for your time and for sharing all of your wisdom and your hearts. And we are just so glad that we are doing this event together with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you guys. But
Thank
We'll
you.
see you guys in a couple weeks. It's coming up. So thank you for your time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.